Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And a charming and delightful PJ.
If you do say so yourself, we are coming to you. You do?
I do.
Awesome. Well, we're coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, back home again. This time for a 2-game stretch, just coming back from Houston where we dominated the, what's their names? I don't remember their names, we beat them so badly. The Crocodons, right?
That's right. Put a licking on them. A licking.
Yes, and we brought our record all the way up to 15-18. 45% winning streak, which in this division, going to the standings, buys you first place. There are 2 divisions in the league that aren't that impressive. The Uncharted division, Pioneer Conference, the first place teams are one game over 500. This, the trade division, the only division in the league where every team is playing below 500.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we got lucky. We
did. So yeah, 15-18. Hoping this again is going to be a divisional game today. But before we go too far into that game, I want to talk a little bit about that last one. And went a little something like this again. Pete, once again, the Beewolves got the bats going quickly. This time in the top of the second with 2 outs and runners at first and third. Hot hand Freddie Knox drives one out to left field, bringing in the lead runner. And it's 1-0 Beewolves quickly on.
Yeah,
then,
Freddie Knox is killing it.
Then in the bottom of the second, Hurley Bender goes to work, striking out Bubba Blastman to start the side. He gets Clifford Kane in the bottom of the third for his second. Then, on the first pitch in the 4th inning, Steve Monstour jumps on this low pitch from By Paul and rides it all the way back into the bleachers beyond center field wall, and it's a 2-0 Beewolves lead. That was a monster crash, Pete.
Yeah, it was. Boosh!
That's the sound effect I made when he did.
It was. It sounded just like that.
Leanne drives the next notch in Bender's belt in the bottom of the 4th, bringing the count to 3. This before Buster Biggs takes to the batter's box in the top of the 5th and adds to the Beewolves lead with this, his 6th home run of the season into the shrubs over the center field wall. It's good. He's the hottest player in the league right now, right? No doubt.
I would have to agree with you. Yeah, he's got to be.
You see the on-base percentage there is .424. Laura Franco's right behind him at .417. That's amazing. Anyway, Bender gets Blastman again to start the bottom of the 4th. He then dumps Evan Chekhov in the bottom of the 6th, bringing the count up to 5. Then, with 1 out in the top of the 7th and the bases loaded, Ruby Green drops a nice sacrifice bunt toward the mound, bringing in Buster Biggs, making the score 4-0. Steve Monstour then drives one into left field for the 5th and 6th Beewolf RBIs in the night. And wouldn't you know it, after that, Freddie Knox leans into this pitch from Woodiano and launches it out over the left field wall with a runner on, and the Beewolves take a commanding 8-0 lead into the bottom of the 7th. Beat by this point in the game, the Crocodons hadn't even mustered a single hit.
No, you gotta. I mean, you can't talk about that game without talking about Hurley Bender, who's just been on fire since the midpoint of the season. Just kept the Crocodons off their on their heels, and they he just had his way with them.
He did. The next two batters got on, ending Bender's no-hitter hopes. So he takes his frustration out on Andre Candela, racking up his 6th, and then run to 3rd to make it 7. And finally, he gets 3rd again in the bottom of the 9th to end his run at 8. But finally, Norton Pickle drives this one on the ground, and Freddie Knox lays out, making a wonderful grab, getting it over to first for the out, and closing out the shutout. The Beewolves win big on the road in Houston, which positions them well for this next game here against the Sirloins, Pete.
Yeah, it's great to come in here with the wind in our sails after a big game like that. We've got Beavis Ortiz going against Slip Vanderwink, so it's going to be a good matchup. So I'm looking forward to this one. Beewolves with 2 games against the Sirloins, and again, since the Sirloins are in our division, you want to take those. The more space you can put between you and the rest of the division, the better off you are, especially when you've got only 10 games left in the season.
True, yeah. We got to worry about the Sirloins and the Nemesis. I mean, the Herbisaurs, too. The Water Bullets are only even 3 games out as well. So, I mean, still with 10 games left in the season. 10 games, I think? This is game 34? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You know, anything could happen. So we want to win. I think we want to win at least half of those.
Yeah, you know, I'm a little bit more, I guess, hardcore. I want to win all of them. My partner will take half. I want all of them. I mean, you know, again, we're getting close. We're not even playing 500 balls. So I'd love to be able to change that around before we get to the playoffs too, and get above 500. Keep these guys hitting. I mean, Freddie Knox does not have a lot of power, and yet in the recent past he's hit 2. We were just talking not that long ago that the leader of the team had 3.
That's true.
That has since changed because Buster Biggs is also hitting the ball pretty well. I think he's up to 5 now, 6 maybe. I don't know, but yeah, he's catapulted himself right up into the conversation. So you know, I'll take it. Just win, baby. Just win.
Well, 6 out of the next 10 are divisional games. So that's one of those biggest designed that way. The end of the season to really come down to it. Today's game is, as I mentioned, regular season game 34 of 44. The Sirloins are 13-20 extreme power hitters. Again, you look at the bars there, Pete. They're not great. They're not good, solid contact hitters at all, but they do have power. So you got to get movement on the ball and you got to get it past them. They're fast when they get on the base, and they got good pitching to start with. They're going to be going up against the Beewolves, who are 15 and 18 contact specialists. We're kind of the other way around. Not quite as extreme though. We got really good contact hitters with some power. We're plenty speed and rotation or defense and good. Our starting pitchers are pretty good too. Their starting pitcher, they're going to start with the southpaw, the left-hander Slip Vanderwink, who throws the ball hard enough. He puts pretty good movement on it, and he's pretty accurate. He's got a 1-4 record on the season with a 3.77 ERA and a 1.16 WHIP.
Yes, sir. And the notable players for the Sirloins, Kat Stands at first base is locked in. She's got excellent power, very good ability to connect, and she's got better than average speed. She's hitting 338 on the season with 10 home runs. Fayette Jones over in left field, he's locked in as well. Again, excellent power. He's got a little less than average ability to connect and a little less than average speed. He's hitting 287 with 9 home runs, and then Cook at second base has excellent power. He has about a moderate amount of ability to connect, and he's got really great speed on the base pass. He's hitting 254 with 4 home runs, so that's 23 home runs in those 3 players alone.
Yeah, wow, yeah, that's talk about the long ball.
Yeah.
Well, the guy that's going to face those 3 tonight is going to be the starting pitcher, the right-hander, Beavis Ortiz. He's fairly average, straight down the middle, and how hard he throws, the movement and the accuracy. He also has a 1-4 ERA or 1-4 record on the 7, a 3.75 ERA and a 0.96 WHIP. It's almost exactly like Slip Vanderwijk. They're pretty evenly matched.
I was just going to say that's a pretty even matchup, so it's going to, it's going to be a tight one. The notable players going for the Beewolves today, Alora Franco is first base is locked in. She's got excellent power, a great ability to connect at the home plate, and great speed when she gets down the base pass. She's hitting 386 with 3 home runs. Bertha Banks, who's also coming on right now, so we're at the end of the season, she's locked in as well. She's got better than average power, a little bit better than average ability to connect, and she's got about average speed, a little bit less than average speed on the base pass. She's hitting 300 with 3 home runs. And then, of course, Freddie Knox, the man we talked about, is playing second base. He's locked in, and he's got poor power. He does not have a lot of power, but he has an excellent ability to connect and excellent speed on the base pass. He's hitting 356 with 2 home runs. So whereas the Sirloins had 23 home runs, we've got 8. There's our 8 right there. So
there you go. Well, looking at the starting lineup, getting just now from the assistant coach, it looks like that man you were just talking about is going to get the first nod. Freddie Knox, will play second base today, and he will bat first. He is locked in, looking great. Buster Biggs is going to follow him second in left field. Buster is a little bit tense, though, which is funny because, he's been playing so well. But he did drop that ball out in left field yesterday. I'm not sure if that was what was going on there, but he'll bat second. Bertha Banks will follow at third base. She'll bat third. Batting fourth, you want to guess, Pete?
Hanley Dexteris.
Laura Franco. She's a cleanup.
Laura Franco. Yeah, that's right.
She's locked in, just like Bertha Banks. Followed is Billy LeBoink will play right field. Batting 6, Magic Moore in center field. Number 7, Gina Torrance. Number 28, Gina Torrance will bat 7th. She will play shortstop today for the injured Hanley Dexteris.
That's right. He pulled a hammy.
Yeah, pulled that hamstring. So he's about half. So he's gonna miss a couple games here, I believe. So Gina will get that time at shortstop. Eliza Peck will be catching the ball behind the plate today. And as usual, Beavis Ortiz will be on the mound. He throws the four-finger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork pitch. And we're about to go to the field, Pete, here. And welcome to the game today. The employees of Voltison Motors get the 50% off.
Welcome.
Nice
I'm in the market for a new car, so help me out.
Last time these two teams met, the Sirloins took it 2-1 in St. Louis. Let's see if we can beat them here tonight at Red Rock.
Yes, this would be a great even-up game, and then that sets up the rubber game of the match, the next one. So, going for the Sirloins, Cook at second base, stands at first base, Longbalio in right field, Jones in left field, Hayata at third base, Rillo in center field, Wiggins at shortstop, Adonimus catching, and Vanderwink on the mound. So coming up at the top of the first, Lloyd Cook, Cat Stanza, and Hammer Longbalio. They're going to take a look at Beavis Ortiz, who's setting up shop on the pitcher's mound. Beautiful. They got the roof open tonight. Oh, it's a beautiful night at baseball.
Nice. I got to push the window open here.
Lloyd Cook, the second baseman. He's hitting .254 with 4 home runs.
And 11 RBIs. And Pete's I don't know what he's doing there. Takes the first pitch, and the game is underway. Strike one by Beavis Ortiz here at the top of the first in Phoenix, Arizona. Beavis Ortiz looking for a second. Gets the signal from Eliza Peck. He winds up, delivers inside. That's hit straight to Gina Torrance at second. Shortstop picks it up, throws him out at first for 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cat Stanza.
Cat Stanza's locked in. She likes that outside pitch. So she is locked in. The outfield is going to go deep for her. Ortiz delivers inside. Nice curveball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Or the slider, whatever that was. Second pitch. Low. Just misses outside. Stanza has got one apiece now. At the top of the first. Beavis Ortiz getting ready to throw his 5th pitch. Gets a signal. Nods. Winds up. Lets it go. Misses inside. Ball 2. 2-1. That one misses the outside corner. He's falling behind 3-1 on the count to Cat Stanza. That one's inside corner. Oh, man, she smashed that. I think she hurt somebody on the first base line there. Foul ball, full count. Hits that one hard again to right field. Boy, Cat Stanza wants to get rid of this ball. Ortiz winds up, delivers. Hits that one hard to Bertha Banks, who jumps, picks it up, throws to first. Wow, what a play by Bertha Banks.
Way to go, Bertha.
Boy, Cat Stanza was scaring me there, Pete. Hammer Longballo hitting .291 is rattled. He only has 3 home runs in the season. It's kind of strange for Longballo at this point in the season. First pitch is up top. 1-0 the count to Hammer. That one makes it on the inside corner. 1 apiece now. Hammer looking cool. Doesn't chase that one outside. And we're at 2-1 with 2 outs. Ortiz looking composed. Lets that one go inside. That one goes. Ooh, that one gets past third base. Goes out in the left field. Picked up by Buster Biggs. They hold him up at first. Good single there. Bertha Banks probably should have dove to try and stop that one. Filet Jones at 287. Locked in. The outfield's going to go deep on him. Got a runner at first base and Longballo. Good trap by Peck there. Doesn't let it get past her. 1-0 the count on a bad pitch. The pressure up a little bit here. That one hit hard down the line. Luckily, foul ball on the third base side. Locked up at 1 apiece. That one's hit to... Oh, that one gets past first base. And he's running around to third. Going to see if he can get him. Oh, and he makes it in, Pete. The runner's safe. We got runners at the corners. First and third with 2 outs. Madoka Hayata comes up. hitting 234 on the season. Generally a contact hitter. The Beewolves fans back there cheering, get out of this inning here. First one's a strike, 0-1 the count. Second one's swinging and a miss, strike 2. Beavis Ortiz hoping to get out of here in under 20 pitches. That one misses high, and his 20th pitch is coming right here. A liner down to Knox, who picks it up, whips it to first for a third out.
Phew! No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in that top of the first. Coming up in the bottom of the first, Freddie Knox, Buster Biggs, Bertha Banks. They're going to take a first look at Slip Vanderwink. Jump dive. Freddie Knox playing second base. He's locked in and fit, hitting 356, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs. Playing second base for the Beewolves. He hits that to the third baseman, Hayata, who picks it up, makes the throw to stands at first to retire. Knox, 1 pitch, 1 out.
That's not a good pace. Buster Biggs, who's tense, but hitting 394. First pitch is in there for ball. 1-0 the count to Buster Biggs. Second pitch. It's hard, and that gets past the first baseman in the right field. Long ball picks up. It's going to hold him up at first. A good single by Buster Biggs.
Yes, sir. A bit of a miskitch by Willard Wiggins. Bertha Banks, the third baseman. She's locked in and fit, hitting 300 with 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. Buster Biggs standing at first. Oh, thrower to first. Keeps Biggs close. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. Oh, that's inside. Banks had to jump out of the way. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Bertha Banks lifts that one into left center field. And no, everybody, okay.
Everybody goes back.
Everybody goes back. So Bertha Banks with a long single, runs at first and second with 1 out. Laura Franco's up.
Laura Franco up with the runners at first and second, only 1 out. Ooh, she swings a day early on that one. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the first, the pressure ramps up. That one's high, 1 apiece. Still no score in the bottom of the first. That one's right in there. Bertha Banks hits it hard, and it's going to carry over the wall, Pete. 3-run home run by Laura Franco. That ball went 391 feet. It's her 4th home run and 15th RBI of the season. And what a time to do it, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Billy LeBoink, the right fielder, neutral and fit. He likes the high pitch. He's hitting 343 with 3 home runs and 18 RBIs. Beewolves jump out to a 3-0 lead. That's it into the gap between right and center. And Billy LeBoink's going to pull in the first with a clean single. LeBoink does not have the fastest wheels in the city.
No, he doesn't. The crowd on their feet here, getting excited. Magic Moore's 336. He's got that runner at first base and only 1 out still. That one drifts high, ball 1 to Magic Moore. Vanderwink throws his 12th pitch, and it's smashed into left center field, but Rillo runs over and grabs it for the 2nd out, holding the runner at first.
Shortstop Gina Torrens is tense and fit. She's hitting 255 on the season with a home run and 3 RBIs, 2 outs. Billy LeBoink at first. Torrens takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes to Torrens. There's a shot to shortstop Willard Wiggins, who makes the catch for the 3rd out. But the Beewolves pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. It's Sirloins nothing, Beewolves 3. Coming up at the top of the 2nd, Smasherillo, Willard Wiggins, and Preston Adonis. Ortiz threw 20 pitches and gave up 2 hits in the 1st inning.
Number 71.
Center fielder Rillo is neutral and fit. He's hitting 200 on the season with no home runs and no RBIs. There's a shot to Laura Franco, who reaches out and plucks it out of the air for the 1st out. Willard Wiggins, shortstop, who made the catch to end the Beewolves side of the 1st inning. He's hitting 235. He's got a home run, 13 RBIs. There's a pop fly. To Freddie Knox, just bounced in front of him, but he was able to capture it and make the throw to Franco for the 2nd out. Preston Adonis, the catcher, is neutral and well. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. Adonis takes the first pitch for a called strike. He's hitting 329 on the season, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. That's fouled off along the third baseline, and Adonis is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the top of the second. That's a lot of 2s, folks. Oh, a little low, ball 1. 1-2. Bean knockout coffee, the only coffee you can chew. Swing and a miss, and Adonis goes down on a K. Eliza Peck, Beavis Ortiz, and Freddie Knox going to take a look at Vanderwink. Vanderwink threw 16 pitches and gave up 4 hits. Beewolves holding a 3-0 lead as we head into the bottom of the second.
Ortiz got out of that one without throwing too many pitches.
He did. That was a good inning for him.
Eliza Peck hitting 188 on the season with no home runs, 2 RBIs. Generally a contact hitter. She gets all that one, but pushes it right down the first baseline foul. 1 apiece to Eliza Peck. That one misses outside. Vanderwink throwing his 20th pitch right now. Ooh, that one just misses outside. 3-1 the count. She's ahead of her. She hits it hard, but it's down the left field side foul now. We got a full count to Eliza
weird.
Peck. Yeah. That one's hit down the line again. Another foul ball. She's making a pitch, Pete. It's throwing his 23rd pitch now. And that's a little flubber. That's going to be caught with shortstop Wiggins. The first out, but she made him pitch.
Yeah, she did. She made him throw a couple. Starting pitcher Beavis Ortiz stepping into the batter's box. He's hitting 125 on the season with an RBI. 1 out. That's fouled off along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. That's hit to the third baseman Hayata, who makes the catch on the fly for the second out. Freddie Knox.
Here he comes. He's locked in. He's 0 for 1 on the day. But he's got a 350 average. Like you said, he's locked in, so he's looking well. Takes the first pitch low, but it's in there. Strike 1. Second pitch just way up high. 1 apiece. Bottom of the second. 3-0 Beewolves. He smashes that hard to right field, Pete. It's going to land in there. He's making his way to second base. He's going to walk up, stand up double. Great hit by Freddie Knox.
All right, a 2-out double by Knox brings up Buster Biggs, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single, hitting .399. 6 home runs on this explosion that's going on. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That's into center field, and Freddie Knox is around third base coming in to score. 4-0 Beewolves now with Buster Biggs standing at first base.
Oh, Freddie Knox has that speed, man. He can really move. Bertha Banks is 1 for 1. She's got 2 outs and a fast runner at first base. First pitch is in their ball. 1-0 count to Bertha Banks. Second pitch hit foul down the line, 1 apiece. There goes Buster Biggs. It's inside the throw. He makes it safe. Steals second base. That's his 14th beat. He's tied for the league lead in stolen bases now. Swing and miss, strike 2 by Bertha Banks. 2-2-2. That one just misses high. Full count. Bertha Banks is good patience. She's walked more than any other Beewolf this season. Hits a grounder. Picked up by Cook at second base and throws her out at first. 3 down.
But the Beewolves pick up another one. It's Beewolves 4, Sirloins nothing. Coming up at the top of the third, Slip Vanderwink, Lloyd Cook, and Kat Stanzak. And then take a look at Ortiz, who's thrown 26 pitches with a strikeout and given up 2 hits.
The pitcher, Slip Vanderwink.
Vanderwink is tense, has more power than most hitting pitchers, but not very good at contact. Watch his first pitch go in there for a strike. Ortiz is in command tonight. I forgot how many Ks he had. He pops that one up in the left field.
1.
Buster Biggs going to get it in deep left for that first out. It was a good hit by Vanderwink there. Lloyd Cook is 0 for 1.
Yeah, Ortiz only has 1 strikeout so far today.
Oh. He's going to try and get his second before 30 pitches. That one's hit hard down the right line. Luckily, that's going to go foul. That's a souvenir. 0-1 to Lloyd Cook. He's got 4 long balls in the season. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nice fastball in there by Beavis Ortiz. There's the fork pitch. It's going to go down the line. They're going to let it go. Bertha Banks still 0-2. The count to Vanderwink. Inside corner jammed up by the hands. It popped into center field. Moore's running over to get it. Just makes the grab for 2 outs. Looked like they could have run into each other there.
Almost, yeah.
Kat Stanza 0 for 1. She likes her pitches outside and away where she can reach out and get them. Beavis Ortiz getting ready to throw his 33rd pitch. Winds up, delivers. Hit hard to right field. Billy LaPointe going back. Catches it at the warning track on the run.
So no runs, no hits, no errors. Sirloins, nothing. No runs, 2 hits. Beewolves, 4 runs on 6 hits. Do up Alora Franco, Billy LeBoink, and Magic Moore. Vanderwinks at 36 pitches and giving up 6 hits. Alora Franco's locked in and fit, 1 for 1 with a home run and 3 RBIs so far today. That one's high. Ball 1. Vanderwink is at 37 pitches and is tense. Franco offers at that one, but misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, out in front of that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Alora Franco. That one's way outside. Vanderwink. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's in the gap between second and first, and Vanderwink's able to get over and cover the base as the Alora Franco is thrown out.
Billy LeBoink is 1 for 1 with a single. So far, his second at bat here. Hits his first pitch. Hits hard down the line, left side foul. 0-1 the count. That one up near his hands, misses. Ball 1. 1-1-1. That one's inside. Ooh, makes an inside corner strike. I think we all thought that was a ball. That went inside, ball 2. Good patience by Billy LeBoink. Pitch number 46 is hard on the ground to Costanza, who picks it up and runs it down for the second out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the third. Magic Moore, the center fielder, stands up. He's got better connection versus left-handed pitching. Takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. That one was inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, just got the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's going up the middle into center field for a clean single for Magic Moore. And he'll be standing at first. A 2-out single for Magic Moore.
We've had those before.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
G34, unfortunately, she's tense. She's 0 for 1 on the day. She's got a fast runner. Magic Moore, he's going for second already. The pitch out, the throw. He makes it in safe. He's there now. He's in scoring position. If Gina Torrance could get one in the outfield, she win that. Another ball, same spot, way outside. 2-0 to Gina Torrance. She could have good patience here and do so. The line drive to Cook at second base for the third out.
Yep. Unfortunately, the Beewolves unable to put anything on the board in the bottom of the third. In the top of the fourth, Hammerlong Balio 1 for 1. Fayette Jones 1 for 1. And Madoka Hayata 0 for 1. Ortiz is at 33 pitches with a strikeout and giving up 2 hits. Long Balio, the right fielder, is tense but fit. He singled his first time up. Facing Ortiz for the second time. Ortiz delivers. That's fouled off along the third baseline. Out of play. No balls, 1 strike. That's a slow roller to Bertha Banks. Picks it up, makes the throw to first, and gets Long Balio for the first out. 1 out. Fayette Jones, the left fielder's locked in and fit. 1 for 1 with a single today. Beavis Ortiz is now locked in and fit. Throwing his 36th pitch right here. That one's outside. Jones was anticipating that one, yeah. 1-0. That's in there for called strike. Evens up the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out in the top of the fourth. Ortiz delivers. That's popped up. Freddie Knox is getting out there. And he makes the catch over his shoulder. Look at that.
It's center field.
It's a highlight reel. Madoka Hayata, the third baseman, is 0 for 1. Hitting .232 this season. She's neutral and fit. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Beavis Ortiz delivers that one in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's fouled off along the first baseline. No balls, 2 strikes. Hayata in the hole. Beewolves leading 4-0 in the top of the fourth. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1-2. Trying to get Hayata to chase something a little off the plate. There's a roller to Freddie Knox, who picks it up, makes a throw over to first base. That's ouch! Hayata's out! 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Bartender, cut this guy off.
The bottom of the fourth, Eliza Peck, Beavis Ortiz, and Freddie Knox. Vanderwinks at 54 pitches, giving up 7 hits. Beewolves with 4 runs on 7 hits. Eliza Peck 0 for 1. Peck is catching today. She's hitting 182 with 2 RBIs on the season. Takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. Second one's in there for a called second strike, and she's in the hole 0-2. That one's a ball inside 1-2. There's a shot to the shortstop, Wiggins, who picks it up, double pumps, makes the throw to first, and gets Peck for the first out.
Kopech has been struggling, man. Beavis Ortiz locked in.
Has.
I didn't see what he was on the day. He's got a 118 average. Oh, perfectly placed. He pops that one up. It's going to have about 10 minutes to get under it. Long ballo makes that grab in right field. 2 down.
2 quick outs. Yeah, Freddie Knox, the second base, was locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a double. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. That pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's a smash. That's going into right center field. And Freddie Knox is on his horse. He's coming around second. He's heading for third. And he's going to pull up easily with a triple. Freddie Knox with a 2-run triple.
Wow.
I mean, a 2-out triple.
He got a double first, then a triple, right? Man,
Yep.
and now Buster Biggs is 2 for 2 on the day. Oh, little roller to second. That ends it.
Yeah.
Cooked the first.
Dag nabbit. All right, well, the triple by Freddie Knox goes for naught. But Smash Rillo, Willard Wiggins, and Preston Adonis all coming up in the top of the 5th. All 0 for the day. Ortiz at 42 pitches with 1 strikeout and giving up 2 hits. Ortiz has a 2-hit shutout going into the 5th.
That's a good. Smash Rillo.
That is a good.
On the other hand, not a good. He's got 190 on the season with no home runs, no RBIs. Takes his first pitch outside, strike 1. Second pitch misses inside. He's evened up 1 apiece. Beavis Ortiz throwing his 45th pitch right now. Ooh, check swing outside corner makes it in low and away. Strike 2, 1-2. 4-0 Beewolves in the top of the 5th inning here down in Phoenix, Arizona. We anticipated the 2-strike fork pitch. The heck? He's swinging a miss inside corner. Strike 3. Nice K. Beavis Ortiz.
The shortstop.
Go.
Willard Wiggins is 0 for 1 on the day. Leaning back, looking like he wants to take one out. He could. It's that one hard down the left side, foul. He does look a little bit tense, though, in the left-hand batter's box. That one just misses inside. We're 1-1-1 now. 1 out at the top of the 5th. That one hits high, but it's a strike. Ortiz got a scratch, itches, winds up, delivers. That one's off the hands, popped up in the infield. Gina Torrance waved it off at shortstop, pulls it in for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Preston Adonis.
Preston Adonis has had to watch so many Beewolves do so much damage from the best seat in the house. He's trying to do it here himself, hitting 325, swinging him a strike 1. The outfield's gonna play a little bit deep on him though. He can do damage. Watches that one go ball. He looks angry too, Pete. He just wants to tear the cover off. Strike 2 to Preston Adonis. 1-2 the count. 1 more to go to end the top of the 5th. Swings, hits that one by the hands. Gina Torrance is going to scoop it up off the ground, throw it to first. 3 outs.
All right, as we head into the bottom of the 5th, Bertha Banks 1 for 2. Laura Franco 1 for 2 with a home run, and Billy LeBoink 1 for 2. Vanderwink's up to 62 pitches, giving up 8 hits. And again, Beewolves 4, Sirloins nothing.
Now batting.
Beewolves
Bertha Banks playing third base. She's locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a single today. Wearing up against Vanderslink.
Oh.
There's a ground ball to Stanza, picks it up off the ground and races Bertha Banks to first base for the first out.
Laura Franco locked in 1 for 2 with that home run and so forth. Beewolves are angry at that last game they lost to the Sirloins. She hits the first pitch, pops up right field underneath the long ballo. Grabs up 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Billy LeBoink, the right fielder, he's neutral and fit. He likes the high pitch. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a single. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. That's up. Ball 1. 1-0 to Billy LeBoink. There's a shot. That's going in. Oh, Cook, the second baseman, lays out, makes the throw to Stanza for the 3rd out.
Great play.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was a great play by the second baseman. Coming up in the top of the 6th, Slip Vanderwink, Lloyd Cook, and Cat Stanza. Ortiz is at 55 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits.
Ortiz has to be careful. They get back in this thing.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he keeps the door closed here. Vanderwink is 0 for 1 in the day, hitting .077 on the season. Vander fouls that off straight back, out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Vanderwink, the pitcher for the Sirloins today. Fooled him on that one, swing and a miss, and quickly Vanderwink's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Ortiz delivers his 58th pitch. That's in there for called third strike, and Vanderwink goes down on strikes. That's Ortiz's third strikeout today. Second baseman Lloyd Cook steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He's hitting 250 on the season. Made a heck of a play to get out of that inning. Not in time. Gina Torrens was unable to pick up the ball and get it over to first in time to retire Cook. So Sirloins with a base runner. Kat Stanza, who's a fan of the outside pitch. She takes that one straight into center field, and Magic Moore picks it up and gets it into Freddie Knox quickly. So there's runners at first and second with 1 out. Hammer Longbalio, the tense right fielder, stepping in. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. 1 out. Longbalio at home plate. That one's low, ball 1. 1-0. Longbalio hitting 294 on the season. That's in there for a called strike. He evens up the count 1-1 with 1 out. That's into the outfield. Buster Biggs is coming in, picks up the ball, makes the throw to home.
Gets him.
And they get him.
Yes.
Trying to score from third for the second out.
Good arm.
So Ket Stanza standing at second base, and Longbalio at first, 2 outs. And File Jones steps in. He's an RBI man, and he's locked in today. It's in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Play the batter. Ooh, that's ball low. Evens the count at 1-1. Ortiz delivers. There's a shot, and Moore is on his horse, but that's out of here. A 3-run shot to File Jones just over the wall in center field. 425 feet. In this game, Jones's 10th home run and his 27th RBI of the season, and the score is now 4-3. And Madoka Hayata, the third baseman, steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day.
Boy, you know, Ortiz missed on that curveball. It did not go where he wanted it to go.
There's a roller to Freddie Knox at second base. He picks it up, makes the throw to Franco for the third out. And it's Sirloins 3, Beewolves 4 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Magic Moore 1 for 2, Gina Torrens 0 for 2, and Eliza Peck 0 for 2. Vanderwink's at 66 pitches and giving up 8 hits.
Well, the Sirloins showed you, with that power, they just need 1 hit,
Right. They're never out of it, yeah, as long as they can hit.
Magic Moore watches the first pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 the count to Magic. That one he reaches out and hits hard, but it's straight to Cook at second base, who pumps, throws to first. 1 down.
All right, Gina Torrens is tense, but fit. She's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 250 on the season. 68 pitches for Vanderwink. There's a shot in the center field. Unfortunately, it's going to carry far enough for the center fielder Rillo to get under it, and it's 2 quick outs. Got to get Vanderwink throwing more pitches.
Eliza Peck's got to do something here. She's 0 for 2. She's the only one hitting under 200 on the team. Pulls that one foul, 0-1 the count to Eliza. Hits that one hard straight to Cook, and she's going to go 0 for 3 with 3 outs. Up, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we need to get the offense fired back up. We haven't seen much since the second inning, really. So coming up in the top of the 7th, Smash Rillo 0 for 2, Willard Wiggins 0 for 2, and Preston Adonis 0 for 2. Ortiz is at 67 pitches with 3 strikeouts.
Center fielder, number 70.
Yeah, and they got to hold these guys back. Ortiz has got about half gas in the tank. He's got maybe a couple more innings to go. His 68th pitch. This is inside, ball 1. Top of the 7th, it's now 4-3 Beewolves lead after that 3-run home run by File Jones. Strike 1 apiece. That one's hit hard to right center field. It's going back. It's going to land in the gap. And he's going to throw to the cutoff and try and get to third. He's going to roll in with a leadoff triple, Pete.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Yep.
And the tying run is now at third base. Willard Wiggins 0 for 2 on the day, intense. But the infield's got to be able to get him out. Ortiz goes to third just to let him know he's thinking about him. Pressure medium here. That one misses inside to Willard Wiggins. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. That one misses low and away. 2-0. And Ortiz is falling behind here. Maybe getting a little bit tense. Pops that one up down the line. It's the souvenir on the third base side. 1-2 the count. Leaves Ortiz composed. Throws to third, just to let him know. Winds up, delivers. That one's hit hard to Gina Torrance, who's going to go home. Couldn't quite get him. She wanted to stop that run. The runner's safe, and they got the tied run now. It's 4-4. Preston Anonymous at the plate. The outfield's going to go deep for Preston. Inside corner strike one. And the pressure's way up here now, the top of the seventh. It is a tie ball game after that great start. That one's hit hard down the left side. These Sirloins showing they want to stay in it. That one misses outside. 1-2 the count to Preston. Still no outs. That one hit off the hands. Foul ball. And Beavis Ortiz closing in on 80 pitches. He's tense now. 2-2. That one misses inside. Full count. Check swing. Beavis Ortiz starting to lose some accuracy. That one's hit roller to Bertha Banks, who's not going to have time to get him at first or at second. So she gets a runner at first for 1 out. And Slip Vanderwood comes up. We'll see if he bats. Nope, he won't. They're going to pull him out. They're going to put on Boomer Platoon. Boomer is at 241 in the season with 2 home runs and 14 RBIs. Mostly a power hitter. He's got good power against lefties, but he's facing a righty. He will pinch hit here. Left-hander. Ready to go. Inside corner strike one by Ortiz. He's starting to lose a little bit of everything, closing in on 90 pitches. He may want to get out of the side and then call it a night. That was it fouled on the left side. 0-2 the count. There's 1 out. They just need 1 more. That one's hit over the head of Bertha Banks, who could not grab it, Pete. The runner's coming home. The throw is not going to make it in time, and it's a double. And the Sirloins have the lead.
Now batting, second baseman, Lloyd Cook.
Lloyd Cook, 1 for 3 with a single. Man, oh man. 5-4 Sirloins. And now it looks like they're motioning to the bullpen. The Beewolves are going to have to come back after being up by 3 runs. Let's see who they're going to bring in relief. Dusty Winder, the right-hander, has got a 3.60 ERA, 3.60 ERA, a 143 whip, 30 Ks on the year. He throws a 4-finger, the curveball, and the changeup. And he's going to have a crack at Lloyd Cook and try and put this fire out at the top of the 7th inning. The fans here nervous. First pitch misses inside. His first pitch is a ball to Lloyd Cook, 1-0. With a runner at second base and 1 out. That one makes it inside strike, or changeup inside strike. That one's fouled off. Now 2 strikes, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good K there, Winder. We needed him to come in and do that. We need another one.
The first baseman, Cat Stanza.
Cat Stanza's 1 for 3 with a single. Likes her pitches outside. Outfield going deep. Winder with that runner at second. 2 outs. She swings at an awful pitch low. Pushes it foul down the third base side, strike 1. That one's hit to Gina Torrance, who's going to pick it up and throw it back to first for the 3rd out.
All right, but wow. Boomer Plateau, the pinch hitter, is going to be pulled for Linus Digby, the relief pitcher. Digby with a 3.62 ERA, a 1.39 whip, 23 strikeouts on the season. He's neutral and well, so he's not 100% physically fit. He's got about average velocity, average junk. He's got less, his accuracy is poor. He's rested. So he's got a full-speed fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. So the Sirloins take the lead 5-4 over the Beewolves. Both teams with 8 hits. Dusty Winder, Freddie Knox, and Buster Biggs coming up against Linus Digby in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
Dusty Winder is neutral and fit, hitting 286 on the season with 2 RBIs, I mean. Winder takes the first pitch for a ball 1.
That's inside.
That one's inside. Ball 2, 2-0. That's popped up into center field. Center fielder's under it, and Rillo makes the catch for the first out. 1 out.
Freddie Knox, 2 for 3 with a triple and a double. Hopefully he can get us out of this, Pete. This mess. First pitch in there, hits it hard. The right field is going deep. Back to the warning trap. They're waving it as long ball for the 2nd out.
Yeah. Buster Biggs, the left fielder's neutral and fit, 2 for 3. Hitting 2 singles today. Takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. That's popped up into right field. Rillo's under it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. And once again, the Beewolf offense does nothing. Top of the 8th, hammer long ballo, 2 for 3. Fayette Jones, 2 for 3 with a home run. And Madoka Hayata, 0 for 3. Winder threw 6 pitches and with 1 strikeout.
Now batting, the right
As we head into the
fielder,
top of the
Hammer
8th,
Long Ball.
hammer long ballo, tense and fit. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Sirloins have taken the lead, 5-4. Long ballo smashes that one foul along the first baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Winder delivers. Swing and a miss by Long ballo, and he's in the hole, 0-2. Allen's a little outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Long ballo. That's fouled off along the third base line into the Sirloin dugout. That's a little low. Count is evened up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Long ballo's tense, but fit. There's a ground ball to Freddie Knox at second base. He picks it up, makes the throw to Franco for the 1st out. 1 out.
The left
The dangerous Fayette Jones, he's locked in and fit, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. He's got 3 RBIs on the day, and he's the one who really put the Sirloins back in this game. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. Swing and a miss by Jones to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Winder, that's popped up behind home base. Eliza Peck's back, makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now
2 outs.
the third baseman.
Madoka Hayata, the 3rd baseman. She's 0 for 3 on the day. She's hitting .228 on the season. Winder throwing his 16th pitch for a ball. Ball 1. Dusty Winder with a 3.45 ERA. That's in there for a called strike. Evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. That's a smash. That's going into center field, and Magic Moore is on his horse. He makes the catch, picks it up at the warning track, and they're throwing it to 3rd, and it's Hayata with a
Now
triple.
batting, the center fielder.
A 2-out
Number
triple. Smash
71.
Rillo, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a triple. So Hayata standing at 3rd with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. That one's a low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. That's fouled off. Out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to Smash Rillo. That's fouled off along the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rillo behind in the count. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. That's a flare. No, they gave me. Okay. Out of play along the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rillo gets another pitch. That's popped up. Why are you doing that?
Oh, Freddie Knox
Why are
picks
you
it up
doing
off the
that?
ground, and they score.
Now batting,
Why
the
won't they give
shortstop,
me a Laura Franco?
Wiggins.
You got to run with who they give you.
Yeah, and I did, but it was too far away, so it landed. Freddie Knox wasn't close enough to make the catch. That's ball. Ball 1, ball 2. So yeah, the Sirloins scored another run, and whoever just stole second base. So now there's a runner at second, 2 outs. There's a smash into center field, and Magic Moore makes the catch for the 3rd out. Oh, that's aggravating. That is just aggravating. So it's Sirloins 6, Beewolves 4, heading into the bottom of the 8th. Bertha Banks 1 for 3, Laura Franco 1 for 3, and Billy LeBlanc 1 for 3. Digby's at 6 pitches in his brief appearance in the 7th inning. Bertha Banks is locked in and fit. She's 1 for 3 with a single. Come on, Bertha.
I know, boy. I wouldn't have pictured what a turnaround. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
High and inside ball. A strike 1. That one on the count. That one way outside. Knotted up 1 apiece. Bottom of the 8th at 6-4. Sirloins gets out of the way of that one. Good move there, Bertha. 2-1. Off the ground, ball 3. The most walked Beewolf. Was walked again, Pete, on 5 pitches.
Yes, sir. Stepping in, Laura Franco. She's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs on the day. She's hitting .385 on the season. Bertha Banks standing at first base with no outs. That one's outside. Ball 1, 1-0. And Franco seems to be struggling with his accuracy here. There's a shot into right field. It's going to be caught. Longballo catches it for the first out, gets the ball in. Bertha Banks stays at first base.
Well, I was hoping that was going to carry, Pete. Tie this game up. Billy LeBoink, 1 for 3 with a single. 1 out. That went off the ground. She's running, but she's not going to make it. She slides and makes it. Oh my gosh. Boy, she took a second now. We got the tying, or no, we got a leading run at second. I'm sorry. 6-4. We got a runner at second base is threatening. 2-0, 3-0 LeBoink, who shouldn't swing at this one. His 17th pitch way outside. Wow. I don't know what's going on here on the mound for the Sirloins, but they're looking at giving up this lead.
Magic Moore, 1 for 3 with a single. He's got good connection against left-handers. Unfortunately, there's a right-hander. So we've got LeBoink and Banks on base. And that's going into right field. Everybody's going to move up a base. Base is loaded now with 1 out. Pressure on Gina Torrance stepping in. She's tense and fit. 0 for 3.
Boy, I hope she doesn't hit a double play. High pressure situation. Strike 1 to Gina Torrance, 0-1 the count. Oh, she pops it up, but Bertha Banks is going to be ready to go. She's heading for home. She's going to have to slide in there. She's got to go. Oh, double play. Doggone it. Bertha Banks. Son of a gun.
Coming up in the top of the 9th, Preston Adonis 0 for 3. Linus Digby's first at bat, and Lloyd Cook 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Winter's thrown 27 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Sirloins with that lead 6-4. Adonis, the catcher's neutral and well.
Jeez. Boy. Got good contact against right-handers, does Preston Adonis. Hit hard into center field to get that lead run. And one pitch, one hit. Linus Digby now. Pressure ramps up a little bit. Digby is his first at bat for the day. Flashes bunt, pulls back, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Digby. Flashes bunt, strike 2. 0-2 the count to Digby. Good pitching. Ooh, ball outside. It missed. I didn't say I missed. 1-2 the count to Digby. Curveball misses, ball 2. Dusty Winter starting to lose a little bit off there. Popped up. Oh, couldn't go to. Oh, went to the wrong base. Boy, that was popped up behind the plate. Eliza Peck got it. Could have got the double play by throwing it first, but threw to second instead. Lloyd Cook 1 for 4 on the day with 1 out. Top of the 9th. 6-4 Sirloins. Dusty Winter pitches low and away, misses. Ball 1. He's throwing his 35th pitch right now. Popped up into center field. Magic Moore going over for it. Going to pick that up and hold the runner up at first base. 2 down, Pete.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Cat Stanza.
Cat Stanza's 1 for 4 with a single. She's a solid power hitter. Likes to pitch outside. Check swing, strike 1. The outfield's going to go back for Stanza. Second pitch, just misses, ball 1. 1 apiece with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. And a runner at first. Popped up down the right side. It's going to foul. 1-2. Hit hard to Freddie Knox, who's going to pick that up and whip it to first. And then that side, Pete.
All right, so it's the bottom of the 9th. Come on, Beewolves. Eliza Peck 0 for 3. Dusty Winder 0 for 1. And Freddie Knox 2 for 4 with a triple and a double. Digby's thrown 20 pitches, giving up 2 walks and a hit. We need 2 to tie, 3 to win this one, Tommy. Let's get it going on here.
You think we should switch for Peck here?
Sure, she's 0 for 3 on the day. Let's get Steve Monstour in there. Or whoever you want.
Yeah. Steve!
Steve Monstour is pinch hitting for Eliza Peck. He's hitting .403 on the season, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's got better than average power, a little bit less than average contact, and about average speed. He's got good power versus right-handed pitching. Monstour, power against right-handed pitching, takes the first pitch, fouls that off along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. That one's inside, ball 1. 1-1 to Monstour. That one stays outside, ball 2, 2-1. There's a smash right to Stanza, the first baseman. She picks it up, runs it over, and steps on first to retire Steve Monstour.
Maybe Winder should sit
1
too.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, Winder's going to take a bench here. We're going to get a pinch hitter to face Digby, who's getting ready to throw his 25th pitch. They need that offense late game, bottom of the ninth with 1 out. A 2-run Sirloin leads 6-4. What a tense situation. And who are they going with? Poke Foster, one of my favorites. Poke is contact hitter, hitting .222 on the season. No home runs and 1 RBI. Let's just see if Poke can get on base here. Down the middle, but low. Ball 1. Good patience by Poke Foster. Second pitch right in there. Hits it hard, but down the line. Foul. 1 apiece. That one makes it in there. He hits it nicely into center field. That's a clean single. Will's going to pick it up. Good pinch hit there, Poke Foster.
All right, Poke Foster standing in first. Freddie Knox 2 for 4 with a triple and a double. He's locked in and fit, hitting .365 on the season. Foster does not have a lot of speed at first base. That first pitch is, it's in the dirt, but Poke Foster thought better about trying to get to second. So 1 ball, no strikes to
good patience.
Low. 2 balls to Freddie Knox. Allen's high, ball 3. 3-0 to Freddie Knox. That's ball 4, and Freddie Knox walks on 4 pitches. So the winning run now is in the form of Buster Biggs at home.
Buster Biggs looking for home run number 7. Oh, they're going to pull Digby, who's lost a lot of his velocity. They're going to go to Franzilla, who have the closing pitcher. He's got 11.81 ERA, a 2.30 whip with 16 Ks. He throws the ball really hard, but doesn't put much movement on it, and he's not all that accurate. He's composed. He throws the forefinger and the slider. Oh, he pops that up down the left side for an easy out. Out number 2.
And in steps Bertha Banks, the third baseman. She's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Banks takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. 1-0. Allen's low, ball 2. 2-0. Allen's outside, ball 3. 3-0. He's composed. Zilla's composed. And he walks Bertha Banks on 4 pitches, loads the bases for Laura Franco.
The pressure's through the roof. The fans on their feet. Laura Franco, if she could get another home run, could do real damage. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Ball 2, boy, and Franzilla's having a hard time finding the zone there. Ball 3, quick ball. She should not pitch. She should not swing. That one. Ball 4 walks. He walks in a run, Pete. It's now 6-5. Billy LeBoy,
the right fielder stepping in. He likes the high pitch. He's 1 for 3 on the day, and the bases are still loaded. It's 6-5 now.
No.
And Billy LeBoy flew out to Longbalio in right field, and the Beewolves lose 6-5. And the season, the rubber match, the matchup goes to the Sirloins. We can take the next one, but they've beat us 2 out of 3. So
jeez. How frustrating.
Yeah, that's just aggravating right there.
Boy, the Beewolves jump out to a 3-0 lead, add another to make it 4-0 in the second, and then the Sirloins come back with a vengeance in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. 3 runs, 2 runs, 1 run to make it 6. They walk in the 5th run for the Beewolves, who, man, down to the bottom of the ninth. That is exciting. It was a close game. Look at that. I mean, 6 runs off 11 hits, 5 runs off of 10 hits. These are 2 pretty well-matched teams. This was the same way they were the last time they met, and the Sirloins just eked out a 1-point win there. They did it again. They're winning when it counts.
Although, I'm kind of upset. Like I said, the Beewolf offense came out, and was raring to go, and then after the second inning, they just dried up.
Yeah.
When you look at it, Freddie Knox 2 for 4, Biggs 2 for 4, Banks 1 for 3, 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 2 for 4, 0 for 4 Torrance.
Yeah.
Peck 0 for 3, Montour, well, he was 0 for 1. Yeah. Ortiz 0 for 2. So it's a lot of 0-fers right there.
1 for 4, yeah.
Yeah, so it was just it was great to see them get out early but they just, they can't go the rest of the game without scoring anything, especially when you're coming up against the Sirloins, who, like you say, with one swing of the bat can change the entire complexity of the game. And boy, that bugs me because that was one we needed. This is,
I mean,
we needed this one and the next one to put some space between us and the Sirloins.
Yeah. They only got one home run, but it was a 3-run bomb. And again, that was a poorly placed curveball by Ortiz, who was trying to go low and inside and ended up putting it low and right down the middle. Yeah, boy. Well, so pitching, Vanderwink throws 6 innings, gets 8 hits off him, 4 earned runs, 1 home run. He ends with a 4.04 ERA, 2-4 on the season. I can't believe he got the win. I guess because he left when they got the game back. Digby throws 2 1/3 innings. He gets 2 hits off him, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 3 batters. It ends with a 3.63 ERA, and he's 1-0 on the season. Franzilla gets a save. He throws 2/3 of an inning, walks 2 batters, including a run. His average is 11.45, but now he's 0-2-6 on the season.
Yeah, for the Beewolves, Ortiz gets the loss. He pitched. He threw 6 1/3, and again, he was pitching well, but he wasn't putting guys away. I mean, he gave up 8 hits, 5 earned runs. He only had 3 strikeouts, which is not typical for Beavis Ortiz. He gave up a home run. He leaves with a 4.14 ERA, and his record drops to 1 win, 5 losses, which is not going to be good when you hit the playoffs.
No.
Dusty Winder, he pitches 2 2/3, gives up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He got 1 strikeout. His ERA is at 3.58, and his record remains 1 win, 1 loss, no save. So
yeah, it's funny. Ortiz he's a much better pitcher than he's throwing on paper there. But yeah, he's 1-5 on the season. Ugh.
Yeah.
Players owe the game, Pete.
So the first player of the game, Alora Franco, the Beewolf first baseman. She was 1 for 4 today. She's a star of the game, and she's only 1 for 4. She hit a home run, though. She wound up with 4 RBIs, and she scored a run. I think that she hit that 3-run home run. Does she get an RBI for the pitcher walking in the run?
Yeah. She gets an RBI for being walked.
That is the worst stats you can have and be a star of the game,
Second star of the game, the B-ranked left fielder Philae Jones, who started the night tense, I think. He's 2 for 4 on the night, gets a home run, 3 RBIs. Again, that was that 3-run blast that tied things up early, and scores a run himself.
So I think Jones was locked in when we started.
Oh, he was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the third star of the game, Beewolf second baseman Freddie Knox, he went 2 for 4 with a triple, a double, and he scored a run. Yeah. All he needed was a single and a home run. He would have had the cycle. I still haven't seen anybody hit the cycle yet, so that'd be kind of cool. And then it breaks down. Tommy G with 6 hits, 1 RBI, 1 great catch, 2 stolen bases, and 2 strikeouts, 47%. I wind up with 4 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and 2 strikeouts.
4 RBIs off of 4 hits. Every hit counted there.
That's right, man.
Well,
I hit for runs, baby.
Yeah. Well, that didn't go as we had planned, Pete. We got 6 other games to tell you about before we could check the standings to see what this all means. Starting with the Outlaws visiting the Grapplers in San Jose. You want to tell me what happened there?
Sure. The Outlaws travel to meet the Grapplers, and the Outlaws all over the Grapplers 8-2.
The Burners go to visit the Heaters in Detroit, and it's all Heaters 5-3.
Buzzards travel to meet up with the Platypi, and it's the Buzzards 6-5.
Old Overdogs go to take the Herbivores in the Northwest, and wow, big win, Overdogs 10-5.
Yes, sir. The Platypi travel to meet up with the Outlaws, and it's Platypi 5-2.
The Blowfish at the Burners in Hawaii, and it's close, and then the Blowfish win at 7-3. That leaves us in this situation. Pete, you want to start in the Pioneer Conference?
Hold on for a second. Let me... Okay, in the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, the Moose is sitting atop the Pathfinder Division with a record of 22-11. They have a 4-game lead over the tied for second place Freedom and Blowfish. The Freedom sitting with a record of 18-15 and 4 games back, while the Blowfish are 19-16 and 4 games back.
Michigan Moose with the best record in the league right now. Pete, I got 2 words for you. Nacho crisp.
Crisp. Yeah.
The Uncharted Division, the next worst division in the league other than our own. The Wild Pigs are battling, and they've tied up at the Platypi for first place, 17-16 and 18-17. They are 2 games ahead of the Oakland Outlaws, who are in the running at 16-19.
That's going to be a tough matchup because we got one more game against these Sirloins, and then we're playing those Platypi. Down in the Journey Division, the Sandcats, with a record of 23-12, hold a 3.5 game lead over the second place Arctics, who are sitting with a record of 20-16.
Over in our conference, Explorer Conference Seafarer Division, the Gold Coats are holding first place right now. They are 21-12, a really good record. They've got a 1-game lead against the Philadelphia Frontrunners, who are 20-13.
In our very own trade division, our very own Beewolves sitting still in first place with a record of 15-19. They hold a 1-game lead over the Nemesis and the Sirloins. Nemesis and the Sirloins tied up in second place with records of 14-20.
I'm going to develop an ulcer here with this last 10 games. Then the Curiosity Division to finish it off. The San Jose Sawteeth are 20-15, holding first place there with a 5.71 percentage. They are a game and a half ahead of both the Moonstars and the Warblers, who have 18-16 records.
Yep, that's how she sits.
Real quick, just going to check the league leaders. Biggs and Franco are still in the top 5. Biggs
for batting average, yeah.
Philly Jones got 10 home runs. He had 9 now. He's got 10. He's fifth. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sixth in the league. Kat Stans is out there with 10 as well.
Yeah, but we kept her off the score sheet, which was good. But Philly Jones was able to sneak on, and that hurt us. Hurt us. The game turned on that home run.
Yeah.
Buster Biggs with an on-base percentage.
423 is 8th.
Yeah, he's at 8th. Yeah.
Most hits in the league.
Buster Biggs with 56, and Billy LeBoink 48.
Wow.
Quietly having a pretty good season, Billy LeBoink.
Yeah, Kat Stans up there 48 as well. She's tying him up, so
yeah,
he's dangerous. But yeah, Buster Biggs way out in front. Kat Stans is on. They got 20 extra base hits too.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, like I said, we blanked her pretty good, and there's a good chance that when we meet in the next game, she might be tense. So things may be swinging in our favor. Although I'm still aggravated that we dropped 2 to them. Stolen bases. Buster Biggs ties up for first place with 14.
Yeah. We got that steal tonight, which put him up there. Yoink sacks.
Yeah. Hanley Dexter is still atop the caught stealing list, but now Gina Torrens and Buster Biggs are both on there as well. So there you go.
Yeah, you got to get caught sometimes. You got to take that risk.
That's right. Yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah. Other than that,
what do we got here? Whip, Hurley Bender, Beavis Ortiz at 99. Strikeouts, Hurley Bender, Beavis Ortiz is at 51. But like I say, he didn't help himself in this game. He really kind of
he's got
down.
eighth most strikeouts. He only got 3 today. Hurley Bender tied for first now. There was a Manny Kays though right behind. Well, 10 back, but Manny Kays is a lot, so we got to be careful.
Who's pitching the next game, as a matter of fact?
Manny Kays best strikeouts out of 9. I'm not sure. Bugsy Snuggs.
Okay. He's 3-3. We should be able to beat that guy. We got Deshaun Levine going. Any development?
Yeah.
Smoke Frederick offended an Outlaws coach and was replaced by Chucky Taylor.
Chuck Taylor, a 33-year-old right field outfielder for 6'3", a B ranked.
And they got rid of him for the B+ 42-year-old.
Yeah, wow. Shortstop, second base. So, Smoke there. That'd be a good backup for Billy LeBoink.
He does look pretty good, yeah.
He's a good
What do you want? $6,300,000.
That was his salary when he was released. Ruby Green also got new contacts, which improved her contact. So her contact goes up from 63 to 67. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
If we really quick just check the signed release. Smoke Frederick. Yeah, see, he wants 12-1 now. His released salary was 6.3. His new asking salary is 12.1.
Hell, just let him dangle for a while.
No one's put it. I'm gonna put a star on him though. Should I put a star on him?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. We'll keep an eye on him.
Nobody's signing him for 12 million. The heck out of here. Who do you think you are? Johnson Swanson's up there, still.
Is he still on there?
He's
Johnson Swanson, catching. 6'4". He's got 62 power, 43 connect, 72 speed, 73 fielding, 73 arm.
It's not all that bad.
6'4".
I'm wondering.
It's an RBI dud, though.
I'm wondering though how he would have done had we just kept. I don't know. Did I say that out loud? Did I say that? Eliza Peck has been a disappointment, boy.
She has. I don't know what happened when she came in. She was doing really well, but then she cooled off. I don't know if maybe she needs to be a starter and needs more playing time. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, she really took a nosedive.
Yeah. All I know is the Beewolves can't drop all three games to the Sirloins this year. I mean, we gotta run up that score and just beat them like 8-0, like we beat the Crocodiles.
I hope so. Well, I think again with the offensive issues, I think I'm speaking for myself. I would never speak for you, but you start getting overly excited and you start thinking you're seeing pitches. Oh, that's guy! I'm right on it. I'm going to drive that ball, and then we've talked about it before. You wind up grounding out or fly balls that hang up in the outfield. You got, like I say, and then you start seeing. We did a really good job of forcing their starting pitcher. And their bullpen sucks, so we did a great job of running up the pitches on the starting pitcher, and then all of a sudden we started doing 3 pitches, 3 outs. 3 outs, 4 pitches, and he started to get back in line a little bit, and I think that's where we started to struggle more and more offensively as well, as jumping on first pitches. And we do better when we lay back and we wait for the guy to get two strikes on us, and then we protect the plate.
Yeah.
If we're trying to be too aggressive, we shoot ourselves in the foot.
Right. All right, well, I guess we'll call that here for now. From Phoenix, we'll stay in town here, and then in a few days we'll pick it up again against the same team, hopefully with better results. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.